I'll just start with a good old double stroke roll. I've got my mallets, I've got my piccolo toms here. They could be any kind of toms, don't worry about that. Set them up just the way you like them. And I'll just start off with the double stroke roll. Right, right, left, left. Okay. Now double that up. Halve it. Double it. Go up. Halve it again. Double. And there's something there for you. All that is a double stroke roll. Now, if we were just to play that on one drum and on a practice pad, let's say, which is what we normally do, you have to do that, by the way. But as a lesson, if I got someone to do that for 3 minutes, that's really paying to practice. Okay, you should be doing that at home. What happens is that when you're doing that, and if you are just doing it on a practice pad and sitting there, it takes a fair bit of discipline to even just do it after 60 seconds. I remember that from when I was a kid, you know, that kind of thing. But as soon as you put the word melody to it, you're finding that you're just playing a double stroke roll for minutes and minutes and minutes on end, because you're not thinking of just the double stroke roll anymore. You're thinking about a melody. Now what can happen is that once you're doing that, that bleeds into every other aspect of your playing as well. So let me go over that again. I might add a little bit of bass drum here as well. Doing something a bit different now. Something akin to a classical composer by the name of Steve Reich, where he would have a lot of percussive ideas, very repetitive, but then other percussion figures coming over, the top. Overlapping. And what happens then is that it becomes a little bit hypnotic, I hope. Trance-like. My feet are just doing really a two-feel. 20-inch bass drum to an 18-inch bass drum. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. All double strokes, nothing but double stroke rolls. Now, for me to just do that on a practice pad requires a lot of discipline, and it's good to do that, don't get me wrong. But what happens is, as I move to camera number 2, basically to do that requires a lot of discipline and a lot of technique, and you do have to do that. But as soon as you add melody to it, what happens is that you've got focus, and you can focus on the way of melody, and you become melodic in your playing. And then when you go back to what I was talking about in the first segment about where you've got a groove song, a section song, and a progressive song, you can start to add the melodic content into the beats that you're playing. Okay, so there's no doubt that drummers, you know, all you drummers out there are maybe doing some of that instinctively already, because melody is such a large part of what we do anyway. It's part of the fabric of life, really, isn't it? I almost feel stupid even saying that, it's so basic. But to actually put it into drums is not something that's often talked about, okay? So that's what I'm talking about tonight, is actually bringing that in a little bit more. Okay, more after the break.